go to the market and you would go look for the guy with the glacier and you would buy your piece of ice for your fridge at home. Kolmanskop said that is impossible. Where are we going to find a glacier? So they had the money to employ the best engineer, which they did, and they built this. Now this is like a giant fridge works at home. In the sides, they pumped a full of ammonium gas. In the basin, they filled it with salt water. The canisters they filled with fresh water. Salt water has a lower freezing temperature than fresh water, so the canisters will freeze, but not the salt water. The canisters could then just be lifted out, dumped in the corner of the room by the boiler, just for the ice to come out of the casing, and you would have your piece of ice ready to use for your fridge at home. And they had this thing about reusing. So this freezing water was pumped up into this wall over here. Now, the building next to this one is the butchery. Directly next to this wall, you will find a room, the cold storage. Now, in that room, against this wall, there are canisters that run the entire wall. In those canisters are rotators that went on when this freezing salt water was forced into them. Those rotators turned on the vents in that room. Because as I just mentioned, cold air circulates down. They did not want that in that room because that room was the cold storage where all the raw meat was hung. They needed the air to circulate. But that is not where they stopped. From that room is a pipe in the corner that leads to the front of the butchery. The person that was working in the front of the butchery could simply, on a hot day, pull on a string and the flap inside that pipe would open. And the cold air from within the cold storage would rush through to the front of the shop, making it nice and cool. And that is how they created their very own air conditioners. Please follow me now. We are on our way to the richest person in Kolmanskop South. Lüderitz, very nice. From where are you? Gentleman.
Sorry?
From Kolmanskop, and she was a lady, a very clever lady. She was the shopkeeper or the shop owner. She also ordered everything that was needed in the mine. There's her picture, there is her husband's picture, and they had no children. Now in this house, you will see furniture, or you see furniture. All of the furniture did not belong to her. Some of the furniture
container, they fill up everything. principal room. It's filled with sand. School principal. Yeah. Diamond mining town. From Europe. Cold beer, cold drinks, butchery shop, casino, money,
Bend down and pick them up. That's
so we shall try to like
you're not allowed to come.
bed and breakfast room, house, 100 years ago.
Come here to perform.
Now it's just an abandoned house. Still so wide. Bathtub.
Stand up. You know,
crumbling